ARMY and Lisa fans Blackpink set Jungkook up with Lisa because of this. In the midst of a torrent of information and a sea of speculation that never sleeps, a small spark on social media has reignited a huge fire that is difficult to extinguish. The names of BTS's Jungkook and Blackpink's Lisa, two global icons who both stood at the peak of popularity, were again dragged by netizens into the same sentence. Match, match, match. This phenomenon is no longer just a light joke or fan edit on TikTok. Now, the discussion between the two big fandoms, ARMY and Blink, is developing into a wave of widespread speculation and full of dynamics. It all started with one seemingly trivial thing, but it ran through the internet like a storm. Similarities in attitudes, behaviors, and small moments that were considered too coincidental. This rumor began to explode when a compilation video trending on global platforms showed similarities in habit patterns between Jungkook and Lisa. From the way they laugh, their spontaneous steps backstage, to the casual fashion choices that are considered similar, netizens suddenly went crazy to see the two as sharing the same frequency. The comment, "How does that fit?" Very often similar, "This is my mate." To the chemistry of two people who have never collab, "How can it be this strong?" immediately flooded the comments column. And as always, when the internet found two stars who seemed to reflect each other's energy, the matchmaking narrative was inevitable. Especially when a rare moment occurred some time ago. Jungkook and Lisa were caught on camera attending an international event, although sitting separately and no live interaction was published. However, rumors don't need real evidence to live. Just one camera frame highlighting the two in the same room is enough to make the social media universe explode. ARMY and Blink began to make theories, dissecting every movement of the body, the expression of the eyes, and even how the two entered the room, as if they were putting together a huge puzzle regarding the signs of fate. What makes this issue even hotter is the nature of Jungkook and Lisa, who are both known as mysterious, disciplined, and hardworking people. The famous perfectionist and introvert Jungkook, as well as the natural, free, but ambitious Lisa, are considered a combination that locks the public's imagination. Many fans say that the two are like two different blades but match when put together. Even some netizens said that their vibe felt in tune. Two young superstars who both rule the global stage with a strong aura of charisma. On the other hand, this matchmaking also triggered a strong reaction from some ARMY and Blink who felt that rumors like this only heightened tensions between fandom. Many affirm that Jungkook and Lisa are two individuals who each deserve to live without having to be constantly dragged into romance rumors. However, the rational voice is often outclassed by the viral voice, and the more they oppose it, the louder the rumors roll. Interestingly, there was one other moment that made these rumors even more uncontrollable. When Jungkook and Lisa both showed closeness to the world of dance and hip-hop. These two are not just singers or performers. They are two top dancers who always steal the spotlight every time they step on stage. Fans assume that this same passion is what makes them seem compatible. Jungkook, who always trains until the early hours of the morning, and Lisa, who even becomes an international dance mentor, are considered to have the same soul. A hardworking soul who lives for art. Some fans even unearthed old interviews of the two showing that they have similar musical preferences, fashion tastes that are not much different, and personalities that are both a little quiet when not on stage. These little things, which could actually have happened to anyone, were taken as evidence that they were destined to see each other. However, the reality is that Jungkook and Lisa have never given any statements regarding this rumor. Jungkook remains focused on his solo career, vocal training, dance, and musical activities. Lisa is also busy with her global projects, international brands, as well as her wider work in the fashion world. The two stood as two great stars who were currently building their respective empires. But the internet works in its own way. The absence of clarification only makes speculation even wilder. Some Korean media analysts even responded to this phenomenon. They say that cross-group idol matchmaking is nothing new, but combining the two biggest names from the two biggest groups in the world makes the issue feel much bigger and more intense. Jungkook and Lisa are symbols of the success of the modern generation of K-pop, two figures who each carry a global aura and international appeal. When two names like these are combined in one narrative, the internet finds new fuel for endless debate. However, behind all this noise, there is an interesting side that cannot be ignored. Many fans actually see this matchmaking not just a gossip rumor, but as a form of appreciation for the talents and hard work of both. That two stars who both started at the bottom, made the difficult journey, and now stand at the top of the world, is considered worthy of juxtaposition, even if only in imagination. There are mixed elements of hope, fantasy, and admiration in this narrative, and some fans admitted that they only enjoy imaginary chemistry without intending to interfere with Jungkook or Lisa's personal life. In the end, Jungkook and Lisa's matchmaking is a mirror of how the internet works. Fast, wild, full of surprises, and often uncontrollable. Every little moment can turn into a big bang if the two names involved are BTS's Jungkook and Blackpink's Lisa. Two global artists with millions of eyes watching their every move. Two icons who, although they may not know each other closely, are already a virtual couple in the eyes of some fans. These rumors will probably subside. They may also explode again someday, because as long as Jungkook and Lisa remain at the peak of popularity, the internet will not stop linking their names. What is clear, for now, is that cyberspace is buzzing, fandom is hot, and the narrative about Jungkook and Lisa is again the main fuel for endless speculation. For ARMY and Blink, who remained rational, they only hoped for one thing: that no matter what rumors circulated, the two could still go about their lives and careers without additional pressure. But for those who love to tinker with imagination, Jungkook and Lisa's matchmaking will still be a hot topic that will not be extinguished in the near future. And as always, the world can only wait. Whether this is just the last wind, or the beginning of something that even the idols themselves never imagined. What makes this rumor even bigger is not only because ARMY and Blink throw analysis at each other, but because social media algorithms seem to condone this imaginary matchmaking. Every video edit that pairs Jungkook and Lisa always gets hundreds of thousands of likes in a matter of hours. Any old footage of them stacked next to each other suddenly becomes trending. Even simple edits, such as Jungkook smiling and Lisa glancing at the camera, are translated as signs that cannot be ignored. The internet really treats these two idols like a Korean drama couple who are being forced by the universe to meet. There is one interesting phenomenon that makes this issue even wilder. Many fans begin to investigate things that actually have nothing to do with it at all. For example, when Jungkook wore a black hoodie at a live, and a few days later Lisa was seen wearing a hoodie of a similar color. Suddenly a comment appeared: "Is this code? They must have the same taste." To a hilarious conspiracy theory that says the two share a secret stylist. Little things like this make rumors become entertainment as well as drama that continues to be followed by millions of pairs of eyes. The situation further heated up when several international accounts began releasing analysis threads